Okay, picking up where we left off, we were talking about the grading rubric, and I'll admit there's hardly any requirement for spelling and grammar in an Excel spreadsheet, but you'd be surprised. So once again, the vast majority of the score comes from did you learn what it is you were supposed to learn, followed by did you follow the instructions, and then the rest of the stuff is just how pretty it is and how neat it is and whether or not you had attention to detail. Kind of simple. Okay. Every week, I'm going to ask you, every week, there's going to be a task list, a list of things I want you to do. It's probably going to be something like, read chapter 4, do assignment 6, and then I'm going to ask you 4 questions, okay? In those 4 questions, I want you to go to the Blackboard journal, and we're going to demonstrate this in just another video here, so hang on. We're going to go, and you just answer those questions in your journal. Okay, so journal's kind of private. It's just between you and me, nothing else involved. Okay, this is my grading history. Now, I'm not talking about this particular course. I'm talking about, overall, all the courses that I teach. So, you can kind of look at this and kind of go, oh, he's an easy A kind of guy. Or well, the vast majority of my people make B's, okay? You put some effort into it, you make an A, and, the curve just kind of goes down. The ones that make F's, they're not making F's because the material is too hard or I was such a bad instructor. The reason why they make F's is they just give up. They just, don't turn anything in, and so, whatever. So I kind of tend to discount those people because they don't try. Essentially, anyone who tries makes a good grade. Gee, what a surprise. Okay, now here's some warnings to look out for. And what happens is I'll take your papers, your quiz, or whatever, and I'll grade it, and then I send feedback to you. Now the feedback is very important. I want you to read the feedback, and there's basically 3 different ways you're going to get feedback. The first way, which is kind of sort of rare, is I may end up sending you a Blackboard email. Now, not any other type of email. The email inside Blackboard called messaging inside Blackboard, although I say Blackboard email. Okay, here's a scenario, and you might think this is crazy, but it's happened more than once. So, it's time for me to grade the papers, and so I pull up my thing, and I pull up assignment 2, and I open this document, and I go, what the heck is this? This is an assignment 2 from some other course. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with this course. So I send an email saying, dude, I don't know what the heck you submitted, but that sure is not assignment 2 for this course. I think maybe you accidentally submitted the wrong file, okay? So I send you an email. Now, you're on vacation, you don't read your email for 3 days, and then finally you get back and read your email and you go, ah! Well, you've lost 3 days, so that's 5 points a day, right? 15 points. The most you can make then would be an 85, right? Okay. So, right after you submit an assignment and after it's graded, you need to be paying attention to make sure that you submitted the right thing. So that's one way. The other way is you need to go to your grade book, click on the link, and read the comments. The comments may say, I left you some notes inside an attachment. So you have to download the attachment, open it up, and then look at the notes inside it. Okay, so there'll be some sort of little comment saying, good job. Or it could say, that was good, but, look at the following. So you have to do several things to be able to get to those comments. And then the third way is, I have a thing where I call a discussion forum called grading notes. And the grading notes discussion forum is for everyone. It's not specific to you. It's the whole class. For example, let's say that a third of the class missed this one thing. And so I'll say, hey, okay, now the most common error was this, and this, and go to page 91 and read up on how to do that again. Okay? So 3 different techniques. Email, in your actual grade book, which may take a little bit of drilling to get to, I'll admit, and then the discussion forum for the grading notes. Those are the 3 techniques. Okay, so just a note, don't plagiarize or cheat. It just annoys me, okay? A little bit about me. Hi, I'm Emmett Gray. Hello. Retired from Fort Hood about 5 years ago. I'm a total computer geek. You know, I'm a software programmer, author kind of guy. So deep down into the weeds. I got strange educational background. I got degrees in math, engineering, and computer science kind of things. I'm not a doctor. Don't have a PhD. So don't call me Dr. Gray. I got a gazillion Microsoft and CompTIA certifications, but no one really cares about that. Here's the interesting part. I'm an adjunct professor. And adjunct professors are basically, you know, part-time people. So we're not given like an office at the university. So I don't have an office. I don't have an office phone. I work out of my home. So if you want to get a hold of me, you really kind of sort of need to send me something on Blackboard. Now, if for some bizarre reason you're out someplace and you don't have access to Blackboard, although I can't imagine how that could be, you could send me an email to the university website. That would work. I mean, university email, that would work. Okay, so that's a little bit about me. So I'm going to ask you in one of your journal things, I'm going to ask you, where are you on the scale of 1 to 10? So, 1 means, oh my God, why the heck did I sign up for this course? I am so completely lost. About in the middle is, yeah, I've done some Excel stuff before. Yeah, okay. And then at the far end, that's, I could teach this class with my eyes closed. Okay, so most people are going to be hopefully somewhere in the middle. And so I'm going to ask you on one of your journal things to tell me where you are on a 1 to 10 scale. Okay, that is the end of this presentation. And quite frankly, I don't like PowerPoint much for teaching. And so this is probably the last PowerPoint presentation you'll see the entire course. Stay tuned for another video coming up talking about how to configure and use Blackboard for this course. All right, I'll see you in some future video.